Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time, but so much has happened. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in a brand new house. We have moved, and that's why my background was quite bare the last video I posted, because we had no furniture left. So we're now settled into our new house. I've started uni doing my PGC and primary school teaching. So my life has been very full on at the moment. So I'm happy I've managed to get a new video in. This is my kind of drugstore, high street makeup routine. Now all the makeup I'm wearing now is from either Boots or Superdrug or even Amazon, because when I talk about high street or drugstore makeup, I'm kind of referring to makeup that's cheap and cheerful. So like just cheap, affordable and accessible, like everybody can get onto Amazon, and the products I've mentioned from Amazon are really easy to get hold of. So this is the kind of finished look. I hope you like it. If you do like the look of this makeup look, then keep watching and I'll show you how to get this makeup look. So to start off this drugstore high street makeup tutorial, I was planning to use a Rimmel foundation, but I can't find it anywhere. Since we've just moved, I'm sure it is somewhere. So I'm going to be using the Lorac concealer palette, and I'm just going to be using it as a kind of base and then going to go over the top with concealer and everything, and I think it'll be okay. So I'm just using one of the kind of middle colours to blend that into my face. It works actually quite nice, considering it's just concealer, it works quite nice as a foundation as well. And because you've got such a range of colours as well, you can really use it to match every part of your skin instead of just having one solid colour all the way over. So I think that might be enough. So once that's done, I'm going to go onto my concealer. Now I found a new concealer, and it's the Matte Effect Cover and Conceal from Revolution. If you haven't found this makeup brand yet, you need to get down to Superdrug. It is a super cheap, amazing makeup brand, and a lot of the stuff I'm using today is from there. They're really, really affordable, but yet really, really decent products. So this comes in a kind of lipstick, which is a bit confusing, but it applies really well, and I'm just going to really cover that under my eyes here. And the thing is you don't need to be neat about it, because you're just going to blend it anyway. A line straight down my nose, a bit on my chin, and fan it up slightly at the top there. And I'm just going to use the Real Techniques brush to blend that in. I'm then going to go on to my new favourite makeup item. It's been my birthday and I've got loads of new makeup, but this by far is my favourite, and I think it's just because it's just this. It's just Collection, and it's a highlighting and sculpt bronzer duo. I'm just going to take a big kind of fluffy brush. This is just Lorac again actually. And then it is just the most amazing highlight powder glittery thing. And the bronzer is so nice. It's really like sculpting, but not too over the top orange. So I'm just going to apply that to my cheekbones and kind of with a circular motion blend that back in. And I've just been recently using it quite a lot to contour the edges of my nose. So that's that, and then I've been using it on the top of my head slightly just to contour the top of my forehead. And again, just so quick and so easy. There's no faffing about. It's just easy and it's done. The next product I wanted to use, I don't really need to use this on top of what I've already got on, but I just really wanted to mention it. It's the Makeup Academy Mosaic Bronzer, and I've got this in the Sun-Kissed Glow shade 2. And if you can see inside, it's this kind of, I can get it open. It's a mosaic kind of combination of lots of different colours. It's got some peaches, some browns, some nudes, and it's got some shimmery tones in there as well. And if you just take a fluffy brush again, and when I mean do it gently, really gently. I don't know what the other colours are like, but this one is super like pigmented, as in like you're going to get so much of a colour just off the tiniest bit. And I kind of just use this to really like contour the insides of my cheekbones here. And then I'm just going to quickly blend that because I just don't want my nose to look too contoured. But yeah, that is another really, really cost effective kind of bronzer. They do it in a couple of shades, lighter and darker depending on what kind of colour you want. So they've got, this is I think was one of the more like pinky ones from what I could see. But you could get it in like darker, like more browny colour, and then you could get it in a more of a nudie colour. So I think there's 3 different shades. Just really love that, and I just think it's really good value for money. So I'm next going to go on to my eyebrows, which is another one of my favourite finds, and this is the Revolution Ultra Brow Professional Makeup. And I've got it in the colour Fair to Medium, which I was a bit dubious about to begin with because I thought, oh, I kind of like my brows to be quite dark. For me, it beats the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, which is crazy. It beats the MAC pencil, it beats the Sleek palette. I think I love it because it takes me about 5 minutes to do my brows, when normally it is such a faff. This wax colour down here, now it is quite dark, so you don't need a lot of it, and I'm still using the brush that it comes with. I just find it's really easy to use, and because it's so small, you get a kind of precise feel. And I'm just going to run that underneath my brows. So then I've got this kind of defined line underneath my brows, and I'm going to slightly, from here inwards, I'm going to go over the top of the brows as well. Right, then once I've got that kind of shape, I'm going to go in with the kind of lightest powdery colour on the brown side, and I'm going to use the same brush, dab it in, and literally just run it through my brows, and you'll see how quickly these brows are defined and filled in. And because it's a powder on top of the wax, it's going to set and it just stays on all day. And I'm going to go in using the cream here, the top thin line. This is quite light, so I'd just be careful with it, and I'm going to run this under the whole brow bone. Now, you don't need to do this if you don't want quite a defined look. If you want a more subtle and natural look, maybe just miss out this bit or just apply it to here. But I just like to sculpt and define the whole thing. What I like to do then is go on top with the same brush with this pinky kind of shimmery colour, with the same brush, and lay that over the top as well. It adds to the highlight and it just gives that kind of powdered effect. But I do have the Tanya Burr eyeshadow palette. Now this is the Galaxy one, and she recently did a makeup tutorial using this, but I'm just going to go with what I like with this. I've already done a makeup tutorial eyeshadow look with this, like a first impressions, and I might just stick to that kind of look. So here we go. I'm going to use this Snowflake really light colour just to really emphasise the top of my brows. I'm going to take a fat kind of fluffy brush, and I'm going to use that Snowflake colour, and I'm going to apply that over the whole lid to try and give it a really lightened colour just for that mobile lid part. Then going to use this new brush that I've got, which is a Ted Baker brush, but it's just an amazing brush, and it's this kind of fat, stubby brush, and I'm going to go in with the colour Stormy Sky. This is what pretty much exactly what I did in the last one, so if you want a more in-depth version, then maybe click over to the Tanya Burr video that I've previously done so you can see it more in depth. Then going in with the slightly darker colour here, which is Starry Night, just really, really gently, because you really don't need a lot of this. Just adding that into that kind of outside V. Now I think you could just leave it here if you wanted to, or if you want a bit more of a going out look, use this kind of moonlight shimmery silver colour and just apply that and pack it on to that mobile lid. Then I'm going to take the fat brush again, and I'll probably just use whatever's left on the brush to skim down over the lower lash line. I'm then going in with this Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner. This is in the colour black, and it's a really, really good liquid eyeliner. Now normally I don't usually use liquid eyeliner, but this is really good. It's so precise, the nib of it, and it's really easy to use. Now I just brush the kind of excess liner off because I don't want it to be too difficult to use. And I'm going to just create a really light wing on either side, like so. And then you're going to draw the line on the top of the lashes. Once you've got this really thin line and the thin wing, you can then add a bit more of the liquid liner to join up the wing to the rest of the liner to create that really nice flick. And you're just going to slowly fill it in, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to see this. Taking it a little bit at a time, like so. And then the tricky part, you've got to try and match it on the other side. So next I'm just going to apply a really light amount of mascara. I'm just using the Maxfactor False Lash Effect Mascara in black, and I just think this is one of the best mascaras around. Now because I've got quite a heavy eye, I'm thinking that I don't need too much of a thick coverage of mascara. You could now, if you're going out, add a layer, add some false lashes, but I think for now I'm just going to keep it to a light layer of just mascara. With a nude, so just the nude pencil and the nude colour drama. And this pencil is really moisturising for your lips, so it doesn't dry them out at all, and it's just really easy to wear all day. So if you've enjoyed this video and you like the makeup look, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video.